Well, he's a professor with a remarkable record of predicting election outcomes. And despite what recent polls say and what everyone in Washington and on television is saying, this Real Clear Politics poll, including this one, this man is sticking by his prediction of a Trump victory. Here to explain is Stony Brook University professor Helmut Norpoth. Professor, it's great to see you.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you are almost alone.
Yes.
Among academics, predicting a Trump win, not because you're coming out for Trump, but because you have a model that you believe leads to the conclusion he's going to win. Tell us about this model. How have you arrived at this conclusion?
Well, there are two things. Okay, the model is called the primary model, so I take into account primary elections, real elections, how the candidates are performing, and I can track primaries for about 100 years, since 1912. So it's quite a set of elections.
Yes.
And it usually turns out that the candidate who does better in his party's primaries or her party primaries beats the other guy who does less well. And so in this election, the primaries that I'm relying on, it's only New Hampshire and South Carolina.
Yes.
Donald Trump came out on top, better than Hillary Clinton in the Democratic race. And
that seems like a fair measure. And what's the other one? What's the other
one? Is what I call the swing of the pendulum, the tendency after, let's say, 2 terms of the White House party being in office, that there's a change. And I can track that actually for a longer period of time, for almost 200 years. And that also gives a prediction that Republicans are favored this year. So
a lot of us in the TV business make predictions, and we say it, and we say we believe it. But do we really believe it? Do we believe it enough to bet on it? Do you believe your prediction enough to put your money in a legal way in a betting market behind your prediction?
Yes, I have. I've gone all in the Iowa market, which is sort of the oldest prediction market, where it's legal to do that. And I bought shares for the Republican candidate a long time ago, and I'm sticking with it.
So with 18 days to go, are you still confident?
Yes, I am.
Is your wife upset? Does she think you're going to lose the money? Or does she trust you?
Well, it's let's say it's a $500 max, so it's not the house, it's not the pension fund, etc. So but it is something.
How much chaos will there be among other professional predictors if Trump wins? You'll be almost the only person who called that.
Well, I think the only ones that are really sort of a big deal at stake are the pollsters.
Yes.
I mean, because they have. I mean, for them, it's big business. I mean, for academics, it's different. There are actually quite a few colleagues of mine who also have a prediction that Trump is going to make it. I'm not the only one among academics who are doing that.
Interesting.
But I won't mention them because some of them are a little leery of that.
I bet they are. So this is Professor Helmut Norpoth. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I want to spell his name. Helmut Norpoth. Google him. You can read more. You're going to be a hero.
PrimaryModel.com.
PrimaryModel.com. If you're right, I hope you'll come back.
Well, thank you very much,
Great to see you, Professor.
I really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you very much.